Hello and welcome or welcome back to Planner Ways, Dog Days, and Caffeinated Chaos. I have my Rainstorm here, not sponsored, would love to be. And today's video, I have for you the Love Story Lane collection from the Daily Grind Planner. Valentine's Day collection last year was my first experience with Daily Grind, and as you know, I've stuck with it. So if this looks like something you're into, stay tuned. All right, first we have the pad folio. It is, okay, she's gorgeous. Let's see here. We have the front is like this cute Valentine's Day envelope, and it is a pocket. The back has the Sealed with Love, the Daily Grind. I love that. It's like super detailed. It's not just like, it's like got the 3D effect, like you can feel it. And on the spine, it says Sealed with Love. On the inside, oh, she's so beautiful. We have another pocket, and it's got like the cool checkered pattern on it. And then we have this notebook that just slides in and out, but it's kind of stuck in there from shipping. It's not glued in or anything, but it's like got this beautiful pink color to the, there you can see the difference right there. And it's got the hearts there. So adorable. Love it. And we have the Love Story Lane seasonal insert. You know I am a huge fan of the seasonal inserts. I have to get every single one of them. And I love this on the front. I need to get a hole punch for these so that I can use them in my planner, the covers. So we have a season made with love, an invitation to create, connect, and celebrate what you love. It's got this, they always have like a cool intro, inspirational little thing in there. Let's flip through this, shall we? So we have quizzes, calendars, books, crafts, movies, music, recipes, and reflections. The heart of the season, a little reflection on what love looks like for you. And I love a good quiz. So we have your love style quiz. The results, we have the nurturing heart, the creative heart, the adventurous heart, and the thoughtful heart. Then next we have plans, routines, and things you love, bringing intention and ease to everyday life. How I want to feel this season, this month's goals. You can do like your little goal breakdown, brain dump, brainstorm, whatever you want to call it in this spot. And then I love that these aren't dated, so you can use them for whenever you want. Like if you already have your February planner set up, but you still want it, get it, and you can use that calendar for whenever you want. And we have the intentions for the month, like adorable habit tracker, like, and it goes around the little circle. So you have like your habits, and then you track them for the month here. And like I said, you don't have to use this for February because it goes all the way to 31. And things that filled my heart this week. Love it. So we have one of these for each week in a month. And then we have this month's goals, and it just starts over. So there's 2 months worth of trackers and like these little things in there. And we have acts of love for myself, for others. Then next it goes into stories, songs, and sweet escapes. Your cozy guide to all things worth swooning over. And we have a this or that romance reads edition. Go through these, and it tells you enemies to lovers, slow burn, fake dating, grumpy sunshine. So cute. And we have book recommendations for each one of those. What's that? And then I love this little library book log because I already have one started from last year, but I like the colors on this one because now the inserts have color on them. We have the book lover's log, a record of books that made you smile, swoon, or stay up too late. We have DIY bookmarks you can color and cut out for each one of those tropes. And the back is it's not white, it's like this really light pink. And we have a movie watch list, rom-coms, tearjerkers, period romances, and family friendly. Create your own movie marathon film list, movie reviews, and playlists. I love a good playlist. I love that these are colored now, so they have like the album covers on them. The playlist is more than these songs. It just gives you a little preview. Make your own playlist. And then this is super cool. It's my current faves, a space to capture all the little things you're loving this season. Simple joys, personal joys, seasonal touches, and a notes section. Made with love, little projects, treats, and moments to share from the heart. We have a bucket list bingo. And then we have some recipes on here. We have heart-shaped sugar cookies, red velvet brownie bites, raspberry cheesecake mousse cups, warm chocolate mug cake. And these are like cocktails, but they also have on here, which is nice, a mocktail version for each one. We have the strawberry shortcake shake, love spell spritz, sweetheart sangria, pink velvet latte, and then a love letter to myself. Take a moment to slow down and put your thoughts on paper. This letter is your space to be honest, gentle, and proud of the person you are becoming. Write what you need to hear and what you want to remember. So cute. And I thought this was super cool on here. It's the Daily Grind Gazette. And it has like the word search, the maze, some like fun facts about Valentine's Day-ish stuff, and a word search. And of course, on the back, we have To You, Date Forever. Life gets sweeter when you stop rushing through it. So cute. So that is the seasonal insert from the Love Story Lane collection. I am so excited for this. This is the Sugar Rush cover, and on the back it has the conversation hearts on there with like daily grind phrases on them. You are enough, level up, shine on, slay girl, chase joy. What else? Sparkle babe, love you, just start, little wins, dream big, make ish happen, make magic, keep going. Oh, I love this. It's like a throwback to one of the original Daily Grind covers, but I wasn't around yet then. But I love sprinkles. I put them on anything I can. Sprinkles and glitter. So this is intended to be the front, and it's got like some foiling on it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but like around here, there's like a little bit of glitter foil on there. And then the back, again, and the front, like I said, this is supposed to be the front. Supposed to be. You can do whatever you want with it. And these are numbered, so I got number 177 out of 400. This does not have any foiling or glitter on it, but this one, this is what I'm going to use for my front cover. I absolutely love this. It's like those heart lollipops that everyone has seen these before, I'm guessing. But they're so cute. That's definitely going to be my front. And they have silver hardware on them, which I love instead of the gold. This is what I'm going to be looking at. Love it. And then on the front, or on the inside, that's what it would be like. But the intention is this, which I also love. But these little, yes, right? Yes. So maybe this for February, and this could be March. But who are we kidding? I'm going to change my cover. That's what I love about these. And then the Sugar Rush comes with, I'm going to guess, of the two disc colors we got, the pink ones are supposed to be for the Sugar Rush. And these are beautiful. Love it. And we have the dividers for the Sugar Rush cover. They have white, I don't know if you can read those or not, but it's white, kind of bubble letter stickers on them for the dividers. And we have, these have like the the foiling on them. So beautiful. But sprinkle love like confetti on everything you do. And then these have pockets on them. And then this phrase is just repeated. Keep your heart wide open and full of dreams. Sweetheart, big goals, soft hustle. I love soft hustle. I love that. Like, you can hustle and not just always be like, go, 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 go constantly. You can still be hustling and being quiet about it. And you're the spark that turns ordinary into magic. Love these so much. Okay. Then they also did a travel size, mini, half size, whichever name you want to give this cover for this collection. And it has like, it's like casino themed. It does have the foiling on it also. Back. Inside. This one is number 298 of 400. For this one, I don't know. This is the intended. Front, back, open it. And then this is would be the reversible. I don't know which one of these I like better. That's a tough one. But that is the travel size, half size, mini, whatever we want to call it. And then we have the dividers for that. They have the same thing going on for the stickers, bubble letters, and white so that you can read it better. Because sometimes when the stickers are black, you can't really read them very well, especially on like dark colors. But we have, these ones also have the foiling on them. Let love sprinkle a little magic on your dreams. Keep choosing joy, it looks good on you. Fall head over heels for your own life. Love that. And you're the main character in your own love story. You're the main character in your own life, okay? That's why it's your life. And next we have this self-care menu notepad. I'll take a little drink there. And I don't know how many pages this is or the notebook that comes in the pad folio, but I'll put it in here. Okay, so we have this self-care menu notepad, has a daily grind thing on there. And this is super cool. So we have appetizers, quick indulgences, 5 to 15 minutes, morning coffee, gentle stretching, gratitude journaling. We move on to the main course, the heart of your ritual, 30 to 60 minutes, like a luxurious bath, creative project, nature walk. And then we have the next one is enhance your experience, 10 to 20 minutes, face mask, favorite playlist or aromatherapy. And for dessert, sweet endings, 15 to 30 minutes, call a loved one, favorite show, evening tea. Closing notes, I supported my body with, I supported my mind with, I supported my mood with, and then what I want to bring into tomorrow. And then there's a quote on the bottom that says, you are worthy of your own time and tenderness. I don't care who you are or what you're doing with your life. You have at least 15 minutes every day for yourself. If you don't take that time for yourself every day, you're going to go absolutely insane and you're just going to not be happy. So ladies and gentlemen, take 15 minutes for yourself every day. Oh, sorry, I totally forgot about these. These are the discs that come with the travel size cover, and they are like this beautiful matte finish red. Okay, we have the sticker books. We have the Love Story Lane Story sticker book and a Love Story Lane System sticker book. Let's flip through these. All right. Hopefully this works out well for me this time. Sometimes it doesn't. Let me take these out. Whoop. There we go. That should flip better. Maybe not. Anyways, okay. So these are set up for like a little story. So we have chapter 1, The Crush, chapter 2, First Date, chapter 3, A Spark, chapter 4, Sugar Rush, chapter 5, My Forever, and chapter 6, Celebrate. And they each have their own little like description in there. It's so cute. Okay, so first up we have, let me move this and see if that works better. Okay, now we're going. Okay, so we have chapter 1, The Crush. For the description of this, it says, I'm just going to tear this out because I'm going to do it anyways. So for chapter 1, The Crush, we have flirty and playful, full of butterflies and daydreams, all those what ifs and that sweet sense of possibility. So you get the system stickers that fit into onto the Daily Grind inserts perfectly. So you get two of the doodles for that, and then 3 system. So we have chapter 2, The First Date, movie tickets, favorite songs, and nights out you don't want to end. Early moments that hint to something more. And chapter 3, A Spark. Chemistry you can feel, a first kiss, maybe. That moment when you think, oh, this could actually be something. I love these. Chapter 4, Sugar Rush, sweet gestures and thoughtful little surprises. It's all the small ways you show each other love. In chapter 5, My Forever, steady, trusting, and true, the kind of love that feels like home because you keep choosing each other. I love skeleton keys, or just like keys in general. They look cool. And then this has like this cool like bubbly font. I forgot what it's called, but it's so cute. It totally fits. And we have chapter 6, Celebrate. A joyful reminder to honor love in all of its forms in every chapter and in every moment it shows up. All right, well, that's it for the sticker box. Let's put this back or else I'll forget. So, okay, to recap, for the Love Story Lane collection, we have the Doodle sticker book and System sticker book, the Self-Care Notepad, the dividers, and the half-size mini, whatever you want to call it, planner cover. The dividers and the full-size cover. Oop. The discs that go with both of those. I totally just stepped on my tripod. The Love Story Lane seasonal insert. And the Padfolio. Oh, totally forgot. Okay. They also have washi tape for this collection. So this one has like, is the more decorative one. It's got the dice, then like little arrows, I think. And yeah, hearts, then bows and hearts. Super cute. And then this is the functional washi tape. We have like a timestamp, the dates. This goes 1 through 31, and then a checkbox. That is all we have in there. So that is the Love Story Lane collection from the Daily Grind. If you would like to see me set up my planner for February, stay tuned. If not, thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, so first I'm going to put my sticker books in the travel size, mini, half size, whatever you want to call it. I know I keep saying that, but I don't know what I want to call it. So I just call it half size because it's half the size and I don't travel with it. And it's not like mini, so whatever. Anyways, so I always take my sticker books and put them in a travel size cover. I just called it a travel size cover. I cannot get my ish together. Okay, because I have this one for fall, seriously. Okay, for winter and Christmassy type stuff. This one for fall and Halloween, and I have this one for summery stuff. I haven't got one for like spring because I think I'm almost positive that this was the first. This like adventure collection was the first of the half size covers. So now I have my Valentine's Day one. Maybe they'll come out with one for spring. So I'm going to go with this way for the plan, for the cover. I think it was the intention. And I like it better because this one, I don't know, I like them both, but I like this one better. We're gonna take the discs. This is the wrong set. Here we go. This is from last year's Valentine's Day collection. And I put them in this little thing because it makes the perfect size for the pens. Anyways, so here we have the metal discs, and on here they have the collection it comes from now. They used to not do that, so I would write it on the back, but now they have it on there, so that's super cool. We have each set comes with 11 discs. You only need 10. So I have, if you're new here, if not, adding to my little collection here, and it's almost full. These, oh, those are so beautiful. Okay, let's get these on here. Probably gonna fast forward through this. Yeah, definitely going to. Okay. Okay, so I'm sorry if that was painful for you to watch. So we have the discs on there, so now we can open it up. They're kind of floppy. If you're new to disc planners, they're kind of floppy when there's nothing in there because there's nothing holding them. But then I like to put the dividers in next if I'm going to use them. There's 4 of them in here. And these can all just go in at once. And they do come with stickers to put on them to like label them. Like I showed in the opening video. They're white, they look cute. I'll show you what one looks like on here in a second, but I don't ever use them because they are removable. Just want to point that out. They are removable and reusable, but I have a heck of a time taking them back off. Let's see what one of them looks like. Let's take, why am I making this so difficult? I'm not even going to use it. So like this one, it says Vision on it. Cute, right? I love that font. And then they just stick on here so you can, like that, so you can see what it looks like. And then they come off. But that one wasn't on there for very long, so it came off super easy. But I don't ever use them because I don't know. I love stickers, but I guess I don't like to label things. So, have those in there. And then have the, I always put the doodles in first. So I'm going to, and I just take them off of this. We just rip off the pages one by one. Since this has this cute little intro in here, I'm going to put that here. And I'm not going to talk through this part, so we're going to fast forward through it. You can see the idea of what I'm doing. We're going to fast forward through the rest of it. Okay, so that was the doodle sticker book. I'm just going to flip over to one tab for this one in case we get like a springtime sticker book. I don't know, we probably will. But so I'm just going to do the same with the system sticker book, and I'm going to do that off camera. Okay, so now we have the, what I'm going to call finished product for my sticker books. So we have the cover and then the dividers with the Love Story Lane little like intro and everything on there. And then we have the doodle stickers. These doodle stickers are on, let's get one of these little tiny ones so I don't mess up. Whatever, we'll just take this one. So these are on clear, I don't want to call it paper because it's not paper, but anyways, they're clear stickers. And these ones for the system stickers are more paper-like, and you can write on them with, I haven't had any problem with these newer ones that are on just like regular paper. You can write on them. You can write on a pen, pencil, markers, whatever you want. But some of the ones in the past we couldn't really write on with anything, so but they went back to regular paper. And that is all these ones in there. And so I have these 2 tab dividers left over, and they sell different inserts that fit in here. So maybe I could get like some graph paper or some dot grid or something to put in here. If not, it can just be waiting or just be empty. So now we have the Love Story Lane sticker books in there. So one of my favorite things about the Daily Grind planning system, and I feel like most people would agree, is that it's customizable for you. So like I said, this is going to be my February cover. And then this is the one I am using for January currently. I just thought this was a good theme for January's Protecting Your Peace. This is from the Moods collection. There are a few covers from it available still. And then this is from the Vision Board Party and the New Year collection. It has like this whole vision board kit. I made a video about it, so I will link that in the description below. But this was my main vision board that I have for my cover on there. And then I also have my fitness insert in here that I'm starting next month. I just got it prepped, so I'm going to be putting that in my planner. But I just wanted to show all the different ways that you can use the Daily Grind. But I am setting up my February planner today. So the cool thing is you can take stuff out and move it around and do whatever you want with it. So I always take out the first part of and yeah, I'm a little behind in filling this out, but I did most of it on scratch paper. I just haven't put it in here. So this is the beginning part of the Daily Grind main insert. I'm going to take it out of my January planner for now so we can build February. Put it in here. I always put this in the beginning of mine, and like I said, it's customizable, so you can order things and arrange them however you would like. So each Daily Grind main insert comes in one of these, and it does change every so often. I think they change like once a year. But it does change, so I think that's cool. They're always trying to like rearrange things, redesign them, revamp them to work best for us, because it is technically still a startup company, so it's not like a huge like Erin Condren Happy Planner thing, and everyone is still really involved in the process. Anyways, so that is my beginning part. Then in the first tab, I always put my Daily Grind daily sheets, like I just showed you, come in the planning system. It's like the guts of the planner. But first I have what looks like right now blank dot grid. I put in then I put in the calendar from, there is this monthly calendar themed insert, and they did just redesign it for the year, and it doesn't have the doodles and stuff on it. It's much more clean, so you can make your own doodles. I think these are cute for now. So I have that, and then on this page, I do my cover page for the month. As you can see, for January, I haven't really done much. I've been super busy. I just started taking classes again for cybersecurity, so I've been a busy one. But, so I have that. And then these, I always use the Hubman and, ooh, I almost knocked over my water. I always use the Hubman and Chub Girl stickers. So, this was the theme for January for them. And I also have a video that shows that whole box. Anyways, I told you, caffeinated chaos. So this is my February calendar. I always put that in first, like I said. And then after that, I have, sorry, I'm like trying to show you guys what I'm doing as I'm doing it, and that's not something I'm good at. Okay, so next I have my actual Daily Grind inserts that I'm going to put in the same first tab. So this, we have our month ahead, like our brain dump, where we can list off our goals for in each section, or however you want to do this. I use it to list off my goals for the month, and then I narrow it down from there. So we're going to put this in by itself. Turn the page, and then here we have the month ahead, the top 10 goals for the month, biggest focus before the month starts. I'm releasing this month I'm most excited about. Then this month's top 3 healthy habits, 3 happiness hobbies, word of the month, book of the month, theme of the month, and then we have physical, mindset, growth, calm, home, and creative. Just one thing from each of those categories to focus on. Then we have another calendar for the month ahead. The thing I love most about the daily grind is everything is so repetitive so that you see it over and over again. That works for me. And then this calendar also has a important days of the month. And then the biggest goal this month. Super. And we have each week starts like this. We have the week ahead and it has this week for the whole week. And then it has the days of the week so you can narrow it down from there and really hone in on what you want to do each day. Then we have the week ahead here, prep, improve, declutter, just one thing to start the week that you can do for that, for each of these categories. Then we have how can you win the week, set up for success. I'm going to zoom this in a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't. There we go. We have things you want to do more, what you want to do less, and I will feel accomplished at the end of the week if I, right there, and then mantra for the week, biggest goal for the week. And then anything you want to put your thoughts down for the week. It's really awesome. And then here we have the daily sheets. So every day you write out your top 10 goals for the month, and every day you put the same 10 goals. That way you focus on it. And if you do that every day for a month, girl or guy or dude or whatever you want to be called, let's just go with dudes. I feel like dude is like a universal thing, but you will accomplish so much. And then each daily sheet has the today's self-care to feel amazing, you will. Today's daily grind, the top 3 things. So ideally, the top 3 to-dos, ideally 1, 2, and 3 will be from here. So you'll take your 3 top to-dos from the top to-dos of the day and put them here. And then your game plan for the day, you can put the times there. You can just put what you're going to do that day, like in the order that you want to do it, or however you want to use this. That's why it's so amazing that it's customizable. You can do whatever you want in this space. You can even cover stuff up and write whatever you want. We have grateful and excited for, remember to, notes and ideas, and biggest win of the day. And then you have one of these for every day of the week. And you go into the past week. Top 10 goals you worked on the most, the least, thoughts and ideas from the week, and then 3 things that happened last week. Biggest wins, biggest lessons, what you're grateful for, the week in a word or 2, and then how you would rate things. It has growth, progress, my habits and consistency, my health and self-care, my happiness and mood, my hobbies and me time, and this week overall. There we go. That you have for every week. Then when you do by the daily, the system inserts, each month has 5 weeks in it because some weeks are longer, you know. So it has that in there. So you will not run out. I usually have some extras that I hoard. I'm gonna put these in, and then there we go. So for the last week, you of course have your past week reflection, and then you have the past month. So for that, you have top 10 goals again. Was the goal achieved? Yes, almost, no. Reflection of goals accomplished, unaccomplished goals, goals for next month, vibe, habits, habit hiccups, toxic traps, spark starts, biggest wins, biggest lessons, grateful for, rate it one more time, and the month in a word or 2. And that's all that I usually put in my first tab. Then in the second one, I put a insert that I'm working on, or for February, I'm of course going to do my Love Story Lane seasonal insert. Put that back in there. I love how adorable this is. They used to just be, like I said previously, on just plain white paper, but I love that there's color on there. Also, I would like to point out that if you watched any of my previous videos, some of the inserts were not getting, like the hole punches weren't getting done well, but these ones fit in perfect. They're not too tight like they were before, and you can turn it very easily. So that's awesome that those got back on track with the cutting. No fault to anyone, but just wanted to point that out. And in my third tab, I have this habit tracker challenge that I have taken pieces out and I've just been using to customize it for myself. I just use the, oh, and it looks like this. I don't think it's been revamped yet, so it does still look like this. I just use this part of it, where it has this month, the start date, end date, habits I want to focus on, and then from that, you take down 5 habits that you actually want to track, and then which one of the following affects my habits the most, and then you can add your own here. And if you had to narrow it down to 3 variables that affect you and your habits the most, you put them here. And then how sticking to these habits for the next 31 plus days will change my life. And you can put that here, and they have little doodles if you want to. I love how they have space where they're like, hey, you can doodle here. Then from there, you put your 5 habits that you're tracking, and then it has a tracker for each of those. And then you can also do, what does it say on here? You can use this for whatever you want. There's like little there are sheets for each one of these that tells you how you can use it. So this is the first page, and then on this page, like this one, it suggests your mood, the weather, and sleep to track there. You can use that. And this is my favorite part of it. I have such a hard time sticking to like a routine or like getting everything done. If I'll forget things all the time, and I'll be like, oh, I was supposed to do this, but I did this instead. I get sucked into the vortex. So I love this weekly routine builder. It has an example for it, but I will tell you how I use mine. I use mine as pretty much Alyssa has ADHD, let's focus on what you need to do, and when ideally I would do it during the day. So I have, from the morning, I'm a 10 o'clock wake up girly. So from 10 until noon, I have things that I do for that. Like I have to take my morning meds, fill out my daily grind sheet, make my bed, and what else do I usually put on there? Let's see. Okay, and morning stretches. And then for afternoon, from 12 to 4, I have just daily chores that I do during the week. So vacuum, mop, laundry, dust, do training with my dog, clean the toilets. Fun, right? And then for the next section, I have from 4 to 8, and like I'll put things on here like school, dinner, do the dishes, do the daily recap with my husband that we do every day. Just like a check-in, so that we know where both of us are at, how we're feeling, what we're doing, just that kind of stuff. And then from 8 until midnight, I have things like finish up cleaning the kitchen, exercise, meditate, skincare, read, that kind of stuff on there. And there's one of these for each week in the month. And on the back, it has habits I'm sticking to, what's going well, where can I improve? Based on the trends and assessment of the week, are there any ideas for next week? And then thoughts on the week's goals, habits, and routines. So, ideally, each one of these habits will be working towards a goal that you have for your month. for on your daily sheets. I don't use it that way because it just wasn't working for me to do that. And I like to have this as an actual routine builder for my day as a stuff I need to just stay focused on. That's that. And then in this fourth section, what I do is I like to put in just blank dot grid sheets for the back for notes and things. Like for example, this is just my list on blank dot grid of my, I just sit down at the end of every month. I sit down and I write a list of things that I could possibly do for goals for the next month, or things that could be on the to-do list to work towards those goals for the month. So that's what I use this for. Or sometimes I doodle on it or write random notes for things, but that's what I do. So that is my fourth section. I'm just going to flip through this again. My third section, I have my habit tracker. The second section, I have a seasonal insert. And of course, my first section, I have my daily grind planning system. And in the very front, I have the intro to the planning system. And that all fits in pretty well. It turns really well, and I could put more in there, but I think right now it's perfect. And I love how well these match here. But for February, I look at this every day. Like every single day, I look at this vision board insert. Because that's how you accomplish something, by doing it every day and looking at it all the time. Let's put this back here. So, have in here that little tab that I made. Have in here the new, says welcome to your wellness journey. And this is the new fitness and wellness insert. And that's going to be one of the inserts that I'm working on for February. And I'm very excited about it. And I love this cute little tab that I made that says good vibes. It's from this Erin Condren washi tape book. That's Hello Kitty. Super cute. Anyways, so that is the other thing that I'm working on for the daily grind in February. We have that. These are my 2 planners for February. I also have in one of these somewhere where is it? That's my other vision board back cover. That's the fitness insert everything. I have my reading tracker that I started last year also in one of these somewhere. I have lost it. Ooh, I think it could be here, maybe in the back of the dot grid. No. Well, in one of these, I do have my reading tracker that I've been working on, where I've just been keeping track of my books. But like I showed, I'm going to be using, I have this new bookshelf page that I thought was super duper cute. That's in this, right here. I think I'm going to rewrite all of my books that I've read so far, starting I want to say I started it last March, but I'm going to put them in here. Because I read, but I'm not like a finishing books every week type person. So, once again, thank you so much for thank you so much for watching. Like if you want to, subscribe if you want to, hit that bell if you want to. If not, that's cool too. Bye.